I know I'm Grego. I've been doing part three for. No, that's not it. Get to where we are now. There, yeah, there it is. I see it. Okay. Boy, took forever. We good though. We live and oh, I already got the sound check. And I've been less than a minute. Let's get busy. Oh boy, man. I went live like 4 times and it kept acting up. But this is my last bit of my smoothie. Ah, okay. Street performing 101. I was saying, if you play someplace, you want to be able to plug in and unplug. You don't know what's going to happen, man. You might be like that time when BB King said the place he was working at caught on fire, and he ran back to get his guitar. He said some wild lady named Lucille had knocked over. You know, you play the Chitlin circuit. They have a fire barrel filled with kerosene so everybody can stay warm in the wintertime. I did a chitlin circuit one time. Okay, I'm running my cables for my iLouds, and I cut a hole in the bag. Actually, there's no hole down this side. There's no hole down this side. I need to cut a hole in this side, down this end. But for now, I'm not going to cut a hole now. This is just going to be, this is one end. My iLoud goes down this end. When I get there, all I have to do is, that's why, I was saying if I had a hole cut in it, but I'm not going to cut no more holes in this gig bag. This is going to be sticking out. This wire is going to be down this end. So when I get there, it's going to be laying in here. When I get there, all I got to do is grab my speaker, plug it in here, set this either on the side of the keyboard or on the floor. This side, okay, I had several plugs that the iLoud worked okay on. And this right here, this has been wrapped up for about a year. I didn't even know what plug it was. Okay, I'm going to run this through the hole. I have a bunch of holes there. And then when I get there, all I got to do is reach and plug this in. I'm going to let this dangle down here. This will be plugged in with the plug for the, oh, my camera froze up again. My camera keeps freezing up. I'm going to have to use another camera. Let's switch cameras just in case. Let's switch cameras. This camera keeps freezing up. Let's use this one for now. I know you're kind of far back there, but move this out the way. There. Use this one. So other camera keeps freezing up on me. It's so funny. The camera that I paid more money for acts up more than the one that I paid. I caught a sale. I think they go for $40. These razors, the inexpensive razors. And okay, here's the plug for the keyboard. Even though the keyboard runs on batteries, if you really want to save some power, but I have a big giant battery in this. In here, that's another trade secret. After a while, when I learn how to do the members only thing, and I'm going to save all this information. It's going to be private. I'm not going to be sharing this kind of information with everybody. Only members only. And when I get there, it's going to be plugged into the power supply. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and plug it into the power supply. Let me see. Now I had another adapter thing. Well, for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, that's my flat screen monitors. I'm going to be changing the screens on some flat screen monitors. I already did a transplant. Now I just need to plug them in. I don't want to. I remember one time I accidentally broke the screen on it after I had. I don't know how to get over here. This is in the way. You know what? This bench. This is a piano stool that I don't never use for a piano stool. I use it for a leg rest. It's a portable. This is a portable piano stool, but this is big. It's going to take up more room on your dolly than this would. A drum throne. I use a drum throne. These things are expensive too, man. These things expensive, not expensive. I just didn't want my flat screens. I'm doing a flat screen transplant, and I don't want to break that. I'm not trying to get to. Oh. Wasn't prepared for this. Here we go. I can plug it into the battery. I have a battery on the dolly. There's a big battery inside the dolly right there. But actually, it's further to reach. I want to see how much room I have. Okay, yeah, see, it's a long. I have enough to stretch. I can plug it into the battery. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and plug it into the battery. So you see, this real life scenario. Reach down, turn the battery on. Now it's on. Oh, that was a lot. See, now all this is already going to be, the wires and everything are already going to be around it. So when I get there, like I said, all I have to do is open up my case. Matter of fact, there's some other things I have to do. When I get there, I open up my case with my extra batteries. I just stick them there after I get there, because you put them inside, when you lift up the case, the batteries are going to slide down. So I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to have some tape. I'm going to tape this on the front of here so people can see my YouTube. I'm going to take this out, and this is going to go in front of my keyboard on the ground. It's pictures not free, and I have Venmo and Cash App, and I have a big picture of me on the front of it. Let's switch back to this other camera. Seems like it's acting okay. I just got to keep an eye on it. It's a picture of me. Somebody took this picture years ago, and that's when I used to wear my white ruffled shirt. When I went out to play, I wouldn't put it on until after I got to where I'm going. Matter of fact, I remember one time this little girl said, "Who you supposed to be, Prince?" And she don't know that I was actually older than Prince. So if somebody was going to emulate somebody, Prince would have been emulating me, even though he never saw me before. But I've been there, done that first. Like Little Richard, I've done that first. I did that first. Okay, here's when I get there. I just got to grab my speaker, plug this in, and plug into the power. Now the only thing is missing is that I don't have the power. I don't have the wires coming out of the back of my keyboard going into the speakers. Now let me show you. Now, looky, rookie. This, I'm going to show you this. We're going to come right back. Now, see, I want to come out of the back of my, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to MacGyver these here. Okay, this is going to go in the back of the speakers right here. Let me show you. These are going to go in the speakers right here. So what I'm going to do is see these adapters. I'm going to let me show you all of the. I'm going to take my wireless. Okay, this is gonna. It's going to be one. Okay, this is a receiver. This is a transmitter. Transmitter goes in the back of the keyboard. This is going. Okay, transmitter goes on the back of the keyboard. Out. Okay, and this is an in. Okay, this is the in. Now this is MacGyver. Actually, I shouldn't be showing people this. I should patent it first. But that's life. Okay, I'm going to come out of the back of the keyboard. I'm going into this transmitter. From here, I'm going to slice this wire. I'll slice these wires together. So when I come out of the back of there, I'm going into my speakers, right? So I was going to do this last night. I didn't feel too good yesterday. But these two need to be spliced and put together, right? And that's a MacGyver there. And that's a MacGyver. And like I said, I have my extra batteries. It's battery powered, but I'm actually plugged into the back of the I'm plugged in now, so I can go on batteries, or I can go on that big battery back there. If anything goes wrong, if I see that the power is acting funny, I can turn off, I can unplug my keyboard to save power, and then these things drain a lot of power. So we're going to be right back, and then we'll go into part 4. And like I said, these are my, you can get these on Amazon or any other kind of wireless little transformers and receivers. This goes in the back of your keyboard, and this goes into the amplifier. You know, you can get these online for anywhere from $30 up to. The better they are, the more important your gig is. The more money you're getting paid for the gig, the more money you should pay for these type of things. If it's a rinky-dinky gig, you can get the cheap $30 ones. Once you start getting up to like, $500, $1,000 a gig or something, then you definitely want to get the $200 or $300 joints, or at least 150 at least. And so we're going to be right back. Yeah, man. Part 4, and then I'm calling it a day.